Hey everyone, Justin Smith here, the scouting and recruiting analyst for Touchdown Alabama magazine, here today to provide you guys with some breaking news as the Crimson Tide just picked up their 7th commit in the 2022 recruiting class. 4-star running back Le'Veon Moss out of Louisiana has verbally committed to the Crimson Tide. Moss becomes the Tide's 2nd running back commit in the 2022 recruiting class, joining 5-star running back Emmanuel Henderson, who has been verbally committed to Alabama for a while now. This is another great pickup for Alabama, of course, adding on to the 2022 recruiting class. I have consistently said that they wanted to add another running back to this particular class, and adding Moss is a huge get. But when you look at the Crimson Tide's current running back situation in terms of their roster with guys like Keelan Robinson and also Kyle Edwards, looking at the recruiting trail, we may be looking at a bigger running back class than we originally thought. When we originally saw all of these guys with Alabama's loaded running back room, I predicted that it was going to be a 2 running back class, but we may have to reconsider things now that guys like Kyle Edwards and Keelan Robinson have entered the transfer portal. But going back to Le'Veon Moss at 6 foot and approximately 190 pounds. He fits the mold of your typical running back. One of the more impressive things that I see from his film is that he's a tough runner. You are not going to get this guy down in the open field with those arm tackles by not taking good form tackles. So one guy is usually not going to take him down by grabbing his jersey. He's going to pull you down the field. So he is a tough runner. It also does not take very long for him to reach top speed. I think he has great acceleration. He also can make some moves in the hole. He can be patient at times and wait for a hole to open up with his offensive line blocking for him and attack that hole. And as I said, make some moves in the hole and also reach that top end speed pretty quickly. So he has a lot that he brings to the table. As I said at the top, another great pickup for Alabama, joining Emmanuel Henderson as the Tide's 2nd running back commit in the 2022 recruiting class. He was one of the 7 official visitors that were on the campus of the University of Alabama this past weekend. Alabama hosted a good number of unofficial visitors throughout the weekend, and the Tide's defensive coordinator Pete Golding played a huge role in the Tide recruiting Le'Veon Moss like he has done so many times for so many other Louisiana products. So Alabama now has 7 commits in their 2022 recruiting class, 2 running backs. We may start to look at the running back position a little bit more different, but we will have to see how things continue to develop with more guys taking visits to the University of Alabama this summer. As you guys know, you can check out our full coverage on Le'Veon Moss over at touchdownalabama.com. As always, I am Justin Smith, the scouting and recruiting analyst for Touchdown Alabama magazine.